So I watched Righteous Thieves the other day. Absolutely loved it. I love a good heist movie.
They're great, right? They're
Um,
always fun.
they are. What about Righteous Thieves really drew you in to audition for it?
The money. No, I'm just kidding. No, no. No, a few things. For one, it was the story was really cool. Like I spoke about this. Just you could always write a kind of a typical. We got to go steal a Picasso and get this money or whatever, but just the idea of like, oh man, this art, there was this the history behind it. It was stolen during World War II, and it's being withheld, and just that was interesting. I felt it was different. I think it's really cool. The cast is just, I feel, it's fresh faces, you know what I mean? So I think that's really great. And it was the opportunity to work with Jaina, for one, because I'm on a show right now called Station 19 that I work with her, and but I wasn't on it just yet. So coming into the show, I remember I kept telling Jaina how appreciative and how grateful I am that we get to do this film and kind of build a rapport and with each other, and before going on to this other project that we're going to work on much more consistently together. You know what I mean? So it was a great little like summer camp we got to have together. And Jolene, it was her first project. I became acquainted with her some time ago when she still worked at Sony. And it was like I think it was one of her first really independent projects on her own. So the chance to work with her was a lot of fun. Yeah. And it was my first lead role in a movie. I've been blessed and fortunate to have some little parts in a few different things, but this was my first kind of, I get to take center stage and yeah, have fun with it. So yeah, I enjoyed it.
That's awesome. Congrats on that.
Thank you.
Hopefully it leads to more leading roles.
Thank you. I hope so.
So in this movie, you play Eddie. Can you just explain a little bit about who Eddie is and what his role in the heist is?
Eddie is a young kid from the streets who, was following basically in Annabelle's footsteps as when she was younger, and I think she found him and took him under her wing and taught him the ropes and brought him into this world, and kind of sophisticated him, basically. You know what I mean? If you're gonna do it, we're gonna do it like this. And he looks at her like a mother figure. I don't think he's someone that doesn't want to let her down, and he's loyal to a fault, and wants to make sure that everything goes smooth. And yeah, and then there's this unspoken tension history with Jaina's character and my character that we kind of got to talk about, not on film, but like it's leave the mystery, right? But we got to kind of work it out with each other, like what happened between them. And so hopefully that comes across, that there's a romance there.
That definitely did. I thought it was adorable between you two.
Okay, good.
What was it like working with Lisa in creating that kind of like mentor-mentee relationship?
Well, it was easy because it was like we were doing that in real life. You know what I mean? She's been in the game and she's worked so much, and so me going into it was like, wow, I'm literally here trying to kind of, okay, I'm her sidekick right now. I'm trying to learn how she carried herself, and she was always very prepared, and the way, the presence and the way she carried herself and the demand that she held on screen, that's how she was like in life. That's how she is like in life. You know what I mean? Like outside, when we say cut, it's like she's she's the Danny Ocean, you know what I mean?
That's awesome. Yeah, this movie definitely had Ocean's vibes for sure.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. So I said this earlier to somebody. I was like, man, I'm not gonna lie. You know, when I kind of I'm gonna pay homage to Brad Pitt, because I stole a little bit from, I know in Ocean's 11 he's always munching on things. So I was like, man, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna use that for my character, because I was like, you know what, I'm the that's how I picked it. I was like, you know what, this is the Danny Ocean, and this is the the sidekick. This is the Rusty. So kudos to Brad Pitt. Shout out my guy.
Oh, I love that so much. I don't think I noticed that, so I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
go back.
And now when you see it again, you're gonna be like, oh, he does like that. Those are my little, like, you know what? I'm gonna steal from the art. Everybody steals from everybody. So I was like, if I'm gonna steal, I'm gonna steal from somebody I like.
For sure. Yeah, and a movie like this, you got to steal from the best.
Yeah, exactly. No pun
I
intended,
love
right?
exactly. Um, all right. So you mentioned that you are working on Station 19. Have you started on that yet?
Yeah, we're back filming now, and it just came back from its winter hiatus, so we're back on the air. Came back last week, and we are on every Thursday, 8 o'clock on ABC and Hulu the next day. So that's going on right now, and yeah, and then the film coming out. It's an exciting time.
Nice. Is there anything else in the works?
Just that right now, and I got some things that I'm trying to independently kind of scribble and have a, how do I put it? I want to have it in my back pocket, have it on deck for when the time comes. I could try to get some. I want to, eventually produce myself, but that's down the line. So right now, just Station 19.
That's still cool. Something gives us something to look forward to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you on social media? How can we connect with you?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram. I'm on Instagram. It's at Los LOS Cain CAIN all together.
All right.
Follow me.
We are almost at the 10-minute mark. So is there anything else that you would like to add about Righteous Thieves?
Just that it's a super exciting film. I hope that everybody gets a chance to see it. And if they see it, I hope it's in the theaters. But even if it's at home, watch it more than once and tell your friends. And I hope everyone has a good time at the end of the day. I hope everyone just leaves the theater like, that was a lot of fun.
I definitely did. So
good.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much for chatting. Hope you have a great rest of your day.
You too. Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.